Hi everybody, it's Mad Hat's Cats here today with something a little bit different. Today we're going to be reviewing Dungeons & Dragons Storytime, what I'm calling Tibbit Tales. Um, so hey, I know this is new. um, I'm happy to be doing this, I'm excited to be doing this, because I have a lot of, in my mind, cool adventures to share with you guys. So, we all know the joys of D&D. You know, you get to roll dice, you get to be a cool adventure hero for a little bit. That's fine. It's great when your characters roll, natural 20s, high numbers. That's great. I had a character who. He was an interesting boy. His name was Spiral Paws, and to tell you more about him is an interesting experience because he was a Tibbit in 3.5. He was a rogue, he was a thief, he was good at stabbing and stealing. He had wonderful charisma. He even was able to steal from members in our party. And, he could finesse his way around a dagger. There was a problem with my character, as you'll see shortly. He never rolled well inside of combat. Never. Doesn't matter what d20 I used. I had like 5 at the time. I have like 30 now. But ones were very common with his in combat rolls. Outside of combat, great. Inside of combat, not so much. So let's meet him. Our hero today is Spiral Paws. He's a Tibbit, as I mentioned before. He is a rogue, he's charismatic, he's charming, he has plenty of acrobatic skills to help him around town. Just an overall well-rounded individual. I love this thing. I love this boy. I love this Tibbit. He's my favorite. We went on limited adventures together, as you'll see why in just a little bit. So we have a small party. We're doing this over Skype. Ooh, Skype, throwing it back. We're doing this over Skype, and I have my Tibbit, and then my fiance has their Ergonasi. My roommate has their wood elf character. I'm going to be calling them Riva, because I can't actually remember the names. I just know they were wood elf ranger. And then their girlfriend at the time was a moon elf fighter. I'm gonna say their name was Nina for this. I can't honestly remember, but we have the rogue, the buff, the distance, and an upfront person. Another problem with Tibbits is that they're super short, so I'm the shortest of the party. I go to about everyone's hips. So they're all up there in Skyland. The elves are making kissy eyes at each other. The Ergonasi doesn't really know what's going on for half of the campaign. And then there's me, who just wants to be tall and to be useful. We're not far into the campaign. The dungeon master actually had us, set up in a town to actually level up, because we weren't doing fantastic, to be totally honest, so we go to this town. We're in Waterdeep, by the way. A homebrewed version of Waterdeep. We go to the notice board, and, we see a couple of postings. Stuff for guard duty, stuff for, cleaning out the sewers, and there's one in the mines. My Tibbit, being fixated on literally only dollar amounts available, climbs up the board and snags the most expensive one, which is the mining assistance request. I snag it, and the party agrees to do this thing. They said yes. So we rest up, we plan out, we grab a couple of health potions, just in case, and then we head kinda out of the city, kinda to its mining district, and then we go down, we descend, we begin our adventure. Everything's fine. Until our DM has us roll 3.5's spot check. 3.5. We're in 3.5, not 5th ed. So 5th ed would be a perception. 3.5 would be a spot check. We're party level 5. Just keep that in mind for this entire duration. 4 people, party level 5. And we are spotting something in the distance. We should be able to handle most things. Yeah, you know, like, it's a city, it's a sub-quest, it's a side quest. It's not even, like, main plot related. Wrong. We, their elven eyes, see a basilisk. A couple of basilisks. Oh no. Basilisks have this death vision ability where if you look at a basilisk and fail enough constitution saving throws, the number is 3, by the way, you turn to stone. You just straight up stone. Yep, Some of you are getting ahead. Hold on. Some of you are getting very far ahead. There's things that happen. So, the basilisk doesn't notice us. We're about 60 feet out and stealthed, and my character can't do a lot of ranged. We have a ranger who doesn't really want to do anything, so I have a bright idea. It's an amazing idea. We've done this not in this campaign, but the party knows about this, thanks to an earlier campaign. And I say to the party, throw me. The party goes, huh? And I repeat again, throw me. So, my character, just for reference of how bad of an idea this is. We're fighting a basilisk. My AC is 19. My HP, because I rolled terrible, is an 18. And remember how I said the party was level 5? 3 people out of the 4-person party were level 5. I, thanks to more deck of many things shenanigans, should have technically been dead, but instead my HP was lowered, and my level was taken away, and things died. So, this very squishy, dexterous bean turns to his party and says, throw me, and then transforms into a Tibbit. We're not considered in combat, so our DM lets us go, because the transformation time is a minute. So they spend a minute in hiding. I transform, and during this minute, they quietly debate who's the strongest. We settle on our Aragonasi cleric. They hoist me high and they yeet me. They yeet me as hard as they can. I think they got like an 18 on die plus whatever their modifier was. So I'm booking it. I'm zooming through the air as my beautiful Tibbit self. The basilisk doesn't know. And then he wakes up, because I'm kind of half screaming because I'm terrified of what's going to happen. This is a personal choice. And I splat onto him. I deal 4 piercing damage to the basilisk's face. I am now face to face, eye to eyeball, with a basilisk. My DM asks me the words, roll me a saving throw. I do, and big surprise, it's a failure. A round of combat goes by. My party advances 30 feet, so they are half the distance away at this point. Our ranger doesn't want to hit me, which I understand. Plus, they're getting in, like, the iffy range of, like, a short bow anyway, and pretty much I'm the problem and the solution now, because I'm blocking the basilisk's eyes, but also being a hindrance to the rest of the party. So another round goes by, where they essentially do nothing, which is, you know, fine. So it's me and the basilisk staring down again. The DM asks me, top of my turn, roll me. So the DM, another turn goes by, I stay grappled to this thing's face. The DM asks me to roll another Constitution saving throw. I do. I get a 12. We're going down here, folks. I rolled a 13 the first time, and then I rolled a 12. I'm staring this thing in the face. I'm grappled to its face. I'm not dealing damage because my attacks aren't hitting, but I'm strong enough to keep hold. So I'm having a little sit down with this guy on his face. keeping my party safe, and then another basilisk joins in. He heard the commotion of his friend, so now he thinks there's free dinner. And, there's 2 of them now, and there's 1 of me. I'm so close. I'm very much in danger. I'm not feeling safe. So I jump off the basilisk, and I just stand in front of it, thinking that they would do something. They did. They tried this time. The dice didn't allow it. So that's 3 rounds of combat. It gets to my turn again. The basilisk is unharmed. I am also unharmed. Roll me a Constitution saving throw. He fails. He fails his 3rd and final saving throw. And the DM describes, as my cat stands there, willing to defend his friends come life or limb, that it has come to life. He turns to stone in front of his friends. And the party realizes that as a 3rd basilisk approaches, that we were very underprepared, and we were very ill-equipped for this mission. They have a plan to take me away and get me healed. They scoop my tiny, frozen body, and they bring me back up to the surface to search for a healer. But very shortly after this encounter happened, the game ended, because Nina and Riva broke up and didn't want to play in the same campaign together anymore, leaving poor little Spiral Paws a stoned cat forever. So yeah, it was a fairly short campaign. He was going to get healed, but now he is permanently trapped in time, forever. But yeah, no, he passed on, permanently. And now sits in my character's shop, in my campaign, as a collectible side quest, and he is affectionately known throughout my D&D group as Stoner Cat, the hero, the rogue, the very short-lived being. He is currently in-game located at Magic Minna's apothecary shop, located in my elven capital city of my homebrew world, as a collectible side quest. When you free him, he'll give you a reward of an ancient cask of ale, and a couple of other goodies which I don't really want to say aloud here on the video because some of my watchers are actually my players, so can't actually say too much about the reward tiers, but the cask of ale is one of them, which should honestly incite most of the players, if not all of them. I would also like to very much thank my 2 Patreon supporters, Yamikittycat and NickRising. If you'd like to join us, there will be a link in the description box below to the Patreon, and to all of my other social medias if you wish to connect to me there. Thank you both so very, very much. Kai coins to the both of you and all of the listeners who have made it this far. Thanks and have a great day. Bye!